I would like to offer you a fresh perspective on learner engagement today. And I'm Ster Hutten, working for Uplearning, where we create learning journeys for our customers. One of the biggest questions, I think, that we have to ask ourselves is how can we make learning engaging and make sure that people don't come to our programs or our platforms just once, but they keep on coming back for more. And that's why I would like to talk to you about the Hooked on Learning module. And it's based on a framework by Ner Eyal. So it teaches us how we can actually create learning experiences and platforms where people come back for more. And you might be thinking, a framework in only 5 minutes, that's going to be a challenge, but no worries, it's only 4 steps. It's really practical, really easy. So the habit starts with a trigger, then follows an action. Then we go to the reward, and then there's the investment at the end. So once you know this module, you might actually see that it's everywhere. It's in all the successful products and apps. And you might be thinking, is that really a good thing that it's so addictive sometimes? Because after you've been scrolling on your app for hours on end, well, hey, yeah, that's lost time. But how if we could put that to better use? Because we're in L&D, we can actually create great learning habits. So what would that look like then? We would start with a trigger. So that trigger actually initiates the learning process. Now, of course, there's internal triggers, the desire to learn. So I just heard Anne say, okay, we have people coming towards us with lots of questions, but then we also design external triggers. And I have a question for you. Do we always deliberately design them as effectively as we can? And I think we should really spend some time and see how we can improve those triggers to make sure that we really know what motivates our audience and what ignites their curiosity, but also when we can best reach them, via what channels, and when they need that extra nudge because they're not hooked on learning yet. Then we go to the action. And the action is there to ensure learners take the design action with minimal friction, but it just has to be the action leading up to the reward. So then you can think of a very easy micro-learning, which seamlessly has been offered, or a video which people just look at. And then comes the reward. Reward should have learners coming back. So it should be a variable reward, could be surprising as well. And you could think of levels and badges, but it could also be just a sense of achievement. But it could also be, new content, bonus content, because you achieved something. And after that reward follows the investment. And the investment encourages learners to invest in their learning, but that could be time, effort, and data. So it could be a specific personal learning path that they create in their platform, or it could be sharing their knowledge and experience. And then you can see the loop continues, of course, because if you design that investment well, that will create a new trigger. Because once I've shared experience and people like it, of course I'm going to come back to the platform and see what they liked, particularly about that. And that's what we're going for, the internal loop, and have people coming back for more. So this is actually a very successful formula which has been used many a time. And we have the power actually to use that and create habits. And as James Clear says, maybe to end off with, habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. And we, as L&D, have the opportunity to create these habits, which will have as a result of successful learning cultures. So let's seize the opportunity. Thank you.